Up to this point, you've mostly worked with large language models like ChatGPT and Claude. These systems work primarily with text and structured instructions, but the AI landscape is much bigger than text alone. Today, we're going to expand your prompting skills across multiple modalities: text, images, audio, and video. This matters because modern creators and entrepreneurs don't just write. They produce visuals, graphics, slides, audio messages, songs, and even short videos. And the more you understand how to prompt across modalities, the more powerful and versatile you become as a creator. This lesson will show you the foundational strategies to prompt consistently across large language models, image generation tools, video generation tools, audio and song tools, multimodal systems that blend everything together. The goal is not to make you an expert in every tool, but to give you a framework that works across all of them. Large language models respond best to role, structure, clarity, and context. They handle long instructions well. They can follow steps, they can ask clarifying questions, they can adapt their tone and style. In other words, LLMs thrive on detailed, well-organized prompts, like the results framework you've learned. When prompting an LLM, you're engaging with a system that understands patterns of language. This means clarity and structure are more important than artistic description. Image models work very differently. They don't follow steps in the same way text models do. They don't process long paragraphs well unless the tool is designed for it. They absorb style composition, visual details, mood, camera angle, color, lighting, objects, and subjects. Image-based prompts are far more descriptive and sensory. Instead of steps, you're painting a verbal picture. For example, instead of saying, "create a confident businesswoman in her office," an image model understands something like a confident African American businesswoman standing in a modern office, warm lighting, glass desk, navy suit, cinematic realism, slight smile. It's about detail, not instruction. Video tools like Pika, Runway, VO3, or Sora style models operate like image models with motion layered on top. The additional elements you must communicate include camera movement, scene transitions, motion of subjects, duration, atmosphere, style and tone, background action. These tools interpret your description as a storyboard. You're not giving steps, you're giving a scene, a mood, and instructions for how the camera behaves. An example would be slow pan across a peaceful beach at sunrise, soft waves, warm pastel sky. An African American woman wearing blue jeans, a white t-shirt, and matching sandals walks along the water holding a journal, gentle motion, cinematic style. Video prompting is descriptive, emotional, and movement-oriented. Music tools like Suno or Udio don't follow instructions like text models. They depend on genre, mood, vocal style, tempo, lyrical themes, instruments, emotional tone. Instead of a structured prompt, you give a creative direction. For example, upbeat gospel-influenced pop track with female vocals, hopeful tone, warm harmonies, piano, and light percussion. Theme: overcoming fear and stepping into purpose. Audio prompting is about energy, feeling, and vibe. Multimodal prompting. Some systems, including advanced versions of ChatGPT, allow you to blend modalities. You can describe an image and ask for a script. Upload a video and ask for captions. Use text to generate design direction. Create a song from a written mood board. Multimodal prompting is the future of content creation because it allows one idea to move across formats with ease. This is the first step toward AI-powered creative ecosystems, where one idea can become text, image, audio, and video, all from a single source prompt. Even though each modality interprets prompts differently, one thing is consistent across all systems: structured inputs produce better outputs. Text models need structured instruction. Image models need structured descriptive formatting. Video models need structured scenes. Audio models need structured creative direction. When you're prompting across modalities, the structure simply changes shape, but the principle remains the same. That's why what you're learning in this program applies everywhere, not just in ChatGPT. Now, let's talk about conversion. The power move in multimodal prompting is taking one idea and translating it into different creative languages. For example, if your text prompt describes a confident entrepreneur stepping into her purpose, your visuals should match that theme. Your audio should match the emotional tone. Your video should show the story in motion. Once you know the core concept, you adapt it for each modality by transforming the structure, the level of detail, the format, the type of instruction. This teaches you to think like a creative director rather than just a writer. In the activity for this lesson, you'll take one single idea and turn it into 4 prompts: a text generation prompt, an image generation prompt, an audio or song prompt, a video prompt. This is the foundation of multimodal creativity. This is where you begin to build assets across platforms using one idea as your anchor. You'll discover how different tools interpret your intention and how to direct them clearly.